Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Ask Coach Marie. I'm Marie O'Neill, founder of Padma Life Coaching, and your host on this series. This is the place where you ask a question, and I give my unique opinion as a life renewal coach, astrologer, and past life regression facilitator. Please know that I am not a therapist, and I will never tell you what you must do. Each week on Friday, a new video is released with me answering 2 questions from the viewers. I also talk about various other life renewal topics. Let's go ahead and get started with the questions for this week. All right, our first question comes from Anya, who is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Anya says, I find myself constantly comparing my life, my career, my home, even my vacations to what I see on social media. It leaves me feeling inadequate and envious, even though I know it's not the whole picture. How can I break this comparison trap and appreciate my journey more? This is a really good question, Anya, and a lot of people have this issue. One of the things that you can do is, of course, take a break from social media. That would be my number 1 recommendation. If you can take a break, you may not be able to, but taking a break will help you to recalibrate yourself and rebalance yourself, because social media, everything there is curated. It's curated by the people who are presenting the material, is curated by the algorithms. You know, you have to be really careful there. People tend to put their best face forward on social media. So if you're seeing posts where people are posting pictures of vacations or posting pictures of their dog or whatever it is they're posting the best that they have. And as you know, that doesn't mean that that is what their life truly is all about. This goes to the need to build your self-confidence and your belief in self, and know what you are here to do and just feel good about yourself. One of the things that you really do need to do is just raise your awareness of what the truth is about what you see on social media, the posts that you see people putting out on social media. If you know some of the people who are putting these posts out, say you know them personally, then you can analyze the video and know what the truth actually is. So this is my suggestion. Send me an email letting me know how you are tackling this issue. You can also comment below. I would love to hear how you're getting on with this. And because of the question that Anya sent to me, the topic for today is breaking free from the comparison trap. Because most of the time people compare themselves to others. What that is, it's a sense of feeling less than someone else. This is something that has been going on for millennia or longer. That saying, keeping up with the Joneses, it's a false sense of self-worth, basically. You have to be mindful of this and not judge yourself based on outside stimuli. You have to judge yourself based on your goals and your dreams and your wishes for yourself, not what someone else or what society says you should have. And this goes back to starting at the beginning, starting at what your intentions are for yourself and why those intentions are there. There's always going to be somebody who is doing better than you are. And there's always going to be somebody who is not doing as well as you are. Do you feel better about yourself when you see somebody doing less than you are? Does that make you feel good? Because that is an ego issue, and that's not something that you want. This is about getting in touch with your inner self, your core self, and building true self-esteem and true self-worth. What is it that you truly value? What is going to help you feel good about yourself without any type of external stimuli? So anyway, that's what I wanted to say about that. So let's go ahead and get going with the second question for today. The second question comes from Alan, who is in Brooklyn, New York. Alan says, all my friends seem to be hitting major life milestones, engagements, buying homes, big promotions, and while I'm happy for them, I feel this immense pressure to keep up and that my own life isn't progressing fast enough. How do I deal with this feeling and focus on my own timeline? I'm glad to hear you say that you have your own timeline, because this is key. Each of us has our own timeline, which is based on the experiences that our soul wants us to have. If we are comparing ourselves to someone else, we are comparing ourselves to what that person's soul wishes for them. Hear me on this. Each of us has a soul. Each of our souls has a timeline, has experiences that it wants us to have. That has nothing to do with what somebody else is doing. So I say you have to stay in your own corner or in your own parameters here. And yes, it's always good to look at somebody else and see what they're doing and honor what their accomplishments are. Your accomplishments are going to be unique for you. And remember, if you push to reach a goal because somebody else has something that you believe you want, you may get it, but is that going to actually bring you joy and bring you happiness? You could find yourself with a life that isn't yours. You could be living a life that really belongs to someone else, and that is not something that you want to do. Joy and freedom and happiness comes from living a life that is uniquely yours, that resonates with your soul's intention. So I hope that answers your question. Please be sure to send me an email letting me know, or you can comment below. Thank you, everyone, for being here today, for spending your time with me listening to this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because it does help with the algorithms to get the word out, to spread this video and all the videos out into YouTube land for others to watch. If you'd like to learn more about the services I offer, please check out my website, padmalifecoaching.com. You can send me an email through the website. You can see the services that I offer, which are astrology, life coaching, and past life regression. There's information there about how I use these modalities to help others on their life journey. If you'd like to learn more about my life journey, please check out my book, which is And the Lotus Opened, a memoir. You can find this book anywhere online books are sold, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, 8 Books. There's a few others out there where you can also find the book. Thank you for being here, and if you have questions that you'd like me to answer, please send them to padmacoach@icloud.com. That's padmacoach@icloud.com. I will see you back here next week. Bye-bye.